doing? I am back. I know it's been a while since I've seen you guys last time. We are going to be doing the quickies. We are going to be doing the quickies. I don't know why my my words sound like I was gargling or some shit, but yeah. So we're gonna be doing the quickies from Aries to Pisces. All right. So we are gonna start off with the tarot, and then I'm gonna get some clarifiers. I just want to see, what some advice for you right now for whatever your current circumstance may be. All right. So let's see what spirit gives us. Let me shuffle a little bit first. So this is going to be for Aries. So we're going to start off with Aries. If you all do like the messages that you are hearing, if you like what I'm saying, please make sure you don't forget to subscribe and also like, share, and comment, okay? Let's see what we got here for Aries. This is going to be quickie. So these messages aren't going to last longer than maybe about 5 minutes or so, guys. So keep that in mind. The most will be like 7 minutes, but we're gonna try not to make these like super long. All right, so what do we have for Aries spirit? What advice does Aries need at the moment? Okay. Not bad. Okay, not bad. And keep in mind the gender is fluid, and this can be anywhere in your chart. So it could be your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Uranus, whatever. Okay. All right. Give me another one, Spirit. Okay. We have the Fool in reverse. Give me one more. Okay. 4 of Wands in reverse. All right. So Aries, what I am seeing here is that you need to avoid getting into things impulsively this month, okay? So there's going to be a real need for you to make sure that you are thinking before you leap. But I am seeing that happening here, and I do see a little bit of hesitation. I feel like someone could be coming in quickly for you, okay? I am also getting that you guys need to make sure that you're staying in control with your emotions as well, because I feel like there are going to be some situations in which people are going to be coming at you crazy, okay, possibly even saying things just to see, what kind of buttons can be pressed or whatever the case is. I do feel that strongly. So just be careful to keep your emotions in control and to stay balanced with the Knight of Swords being here. I'm also getting that someone may also decide to come in impulsively as well. I feel like this person is very flighty at times. Like they could just come in and come out. So there could be like an on and off connection in your life also. But I do feel like there is a situation where something is going to happen quickly. It could be dealing with a relationship when it's next to the Ace of Cups here. Okay, I do feel like there is going to be a situation where someone could invite you to an event where, where there's some champagne being popped, okay? It could be a section or something like that in a club. It could be on the crescent moon because she has a ring on with a crescent moon. That could be something of significance as well. But Ace of Cups refers to just, being emotionally fulfilled, okay? So I do feel like there's going to be a new emotional phase for you. This could be a new relationship, and this could just be entering this new phase of self-love, okay? So I feel like you guys are really going to be filling your own cup up per se. I do also see luxury items like maybe getting your nails done and also like buying new jewelry or something like that. Could be a ring. Possibly even getting a new tattoo is also here, okay? But I do see communication with someone and like there being some sort of invite, okay? So look out for that in the month of October. Right here we have the Judgment card, okay? So there could be some sort of reawakening or rebirth within yourself, okay? Because I'm really getting that these cards are relating to you, all right? I'm not really seeing that they're relating to anyone in particular, but I do see them relating to you strongly, okay? There could also be someone who wants to resurrect a relationship, okay, a dead relationship. So this could be an ex, someone that you put an end to a relationship with. Okay, so the thing is, I feel like you're going to be very hesitant, especially with the Fool card being here. Okay, you're going to be hesitant if you should necessarily move in that direction, or you just may decide that, hey, I don't want to move in this direction, and that is totally fine. That is up to you to decide at the end of the day. Okay, you may be deciding you want to look in another direction, or you want to date other people. You don't want anything from your past. Okay, with the Judgment card being here. Okay, I feel like you're leaning more towards leaping towards something new. All right, not necessarily something old, something that could resurrect, or some sort of reconciliation here that someone may be wanting. Okay, maybe this person does come in impulsively if we're talking about love here. Okay, I also see a Four of Wands here in reverse. So there could be a situation in which someone did not make you happy. Okay, if we're referring to love here. Yeah, I just see a lot of changes within you. The Judgment card also represents a metamorphosis as well, like my title is saying. Okay, but I do see the Four of Wands here, like I said. So I feel like there's just a sense of unhappiness. It could be with the home that you're living in, but maybe it could be that you can't necessarily move out of your situation because maybe there's like a lease involved or some sort of legality attached to it. So maybe there may be a situation in which you can't necessarily leave that environment. Okay, because as you can see, her bags are packed and she's at the bus stop, but this is a case in where she hasn't left the bus stop yet, or she can't leave, or she's going back home instead of deciding to leave. All right, so yeah, there is just this energy of just not being happy with your home currently, or there just being some negative energy there, or whatever the case may be. Okay, but I do see a little bit of unhappiness. All right, so let's go ahead and see what cards we have here for the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords for me, Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Swords for me. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. I don't necessarily want to put this card here because I don't want two cards to clarify it, but we'll go ahead and do it anyway. So the clarifying energy is the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So something that you may have felt like giving up on, somebody wants to come back and balance the situation out. Okay, or there's a situation that needs balancing, or you will balance out your financial situation if it's about finances. Okay, Ace of Cups. Spirit, what do we have for the Ace of Cups? All right, so we have the Justice card in reverse for the Ace of Cups. So yeah, this could be a Libra that we're talking about here. It could also be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then we have the Judgment card here. All right, somebody is wanting to offer you love. And it could very well be a Libra, but there's somebody who treated you unfairly or treated you poorly in the past. They could be getting their share of karma, or they could have gotten their share of karma. And now they're seeing that their life is different without you. It could also be like a legal case or something like that for some of you all that didn't necessarily go the way that you planned it to go, or it went south. Okay, I am seeing that situation, you know, already happened, and I feel like you're finding new happiness. You're finding reasons to be happy, even though that situation didn't necessarily go the way that you would have liked it to go. Let me see what we have for the Judgment card. Okay, King of Wands. Could be a fire sign as well. Sagittarius energy is strong here. Could be an Aries or Leo as well. But with the King of Wands above the Judgment card is, I feel like there was a situation where you got fed up with something, or something just got a little out of control, or you felt like you didn't have control over the situation. Yeah, maybe even people constantly pressing your buttons or whatever the case is, and you finally just got tired of it, and you're like, you know what, I have to leave this situation, or I have to go. You know, like, I can't keep dealing with these people pissing me off. This could be friends as well. Like, this could be talking about friends who you had to let go of, or you felt like you needed to get away from because maybe they weren't good friends. There was somebody who was controlling as well, okay, that you were dealing with, is what I'm getting. And that's probably the reason why you don't want to be with them. They could have this in their chart, like Aries, Leo, Sag in their chart, like big three. But yeah, I feel like you didn't really want to deal with that situation. We have the Fool here. Why do we have the Fool, Spirit? Why do we have the Fool? All right, so 2 came out for this one as well. 3. Oh, Lord. We'll take it, but I'll shorten the message because these are supposed to be quickies, okay? But yeah, so Queen of Cups is here, Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like you're doing well on your own. I feel like you're at a point where you're healed. Okay, you're not really wanting to go backwards. You got over whatever pain this person caused, whatever painful ending happened between the two of you, and you're just ready to move forward, okay? So Four of Wands, Spirit. Why do we have the Four of Wands? Four of Wands. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so maybe someone is going to keep trying. Like, they may try 7 times. They may try 6 times. They may take a no from you six times before they actually just completely give up. Okay? I feel like it's possible that you guys have went through things with someone 6 times as well. If this is talking about a place where you are living, I feel like you've lived at this place for 7 months, possibly, or 7 years or something like that. Okay. Hell, it could have been 7 weeks and you're like, I'm not feeling this. If it's dealing with a living situation, okay? Or there could just be a delay in purchasing a home. That's another thing that's coming up for me as well. Intuitively, it's just like someone waiting for, they've been waiting 7 weeks or something like that for a home to go through. Or you've been looking for 7 months and you're finally finding a new home because you're not happy with the one that you're in, and you know, you're wanting to move to a new environment. But you have to wait. Some of you all have to wait 7 weeks, 7 months, something like that. Maybe in the next 7 weeks you'll be moving. Who knows, right? Just kidding. But yeah, so it could be any of those. You could be moving back somewhere where you spent your childhood or where you graduated from high school is what I'm getting to. All right, Aries. But if this is a situation about a lover, I feel like, you know, you're gonna stand your ground on it. You're gonna be very firm on what it is that you want. Planning is also very essential here too, and strategizing what you're gonna be doing. I'm seeing within the next 7 weeks or within the next 7 months, because maybe there's some things that are going to be coming in for you from spirit, from the divine. You know, the universe could be sending you gifts, blessing you even more, okay? Because you guys are in a very abundant period, very prosperous right now. Some of you all could do psychic work. Some of you all could be very intuitive as well. You could be a tarot reader. I feel like that's going to be successful, and I feel like you're quite comfortable as far as it pertains to emotionally and financially. Maybe just on the love front and maybe where you want to live, you know, there might be something different that you want to look into. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to Taurus. Let's see what is going on with my Tauruses. What advice can we give to the Tauruses? Spiritual guides, angels, archangels of the highest white light. Please come down and protect the reading for Tauruses. What is the best advice we can get for the Tauruses? All right, first card is Nine of Cups. Okay, very good card. All right, Eight of Pentacles. Great. Some of you all could be like in the film industry or the entertainment industry. Okay. Some of you all could be party planners or organizers. All right, so we have Nine of Cups. So I feel like you guys are pretty, wow, look at what we have on the bottom, 10 of Cups. That's the next one. So some of you all could be finding happiness within, okay? I feel like you are finding that happiness within, okay, which is really good going forward, because when you're happy within, you can actually give that happiness and share that happiness with another person, okay? You don't have to keep it all to yourself. All right, so then we have the Eight of Pentacles next. So I feel like you guys have been focusing on your work, okay? I feel like you have been getting some wishes fulfilled when it comes to that. You guys could be hitting some really successful points in your life. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why, like, I'm feeling you guys may have trouble like with your throat chakra right now, or like expressing something that you've been wanting to express. I'm feeling like someone holding back. Okay, there's like a sense of holding back here. So maybe there's something that you're wanting to pursue, or maybe a person or something that you're wanting to pursue, or maybe there's some hesitation because I had a lot of hesitation building up in my throat chakra. It's like I wanted to say it, but like I don't know, there was a sense of like waiting or something like that. So maybe you all could be waiting for something as well. But I feel like you guys are working really hard on building an empire for yourself. Okay, we do have the Tower card here in reverse. So this represents to me like a situation that is going to happen that's going to end up being a little bit chaotic. But usually Tower moments are sudden and they happen fairly quickly. So it could be like an argument with someone. Okay, it could be a situation with your home. What I'm getting is like a forest fire or something like that, or like, you know how they have brush fires in California. So some of you all could live in California or something like that, or the Bay Area. I'm not sure. I think brush fires happen mainly in the Bay Area, but they can happen in Southern California too. But what I'm getting strongly is like there's going to be some situation that comes up here with this Tower being here, where it's not going to be pleasant. Okay, and if you all have already went through the worst, like you've already gone through the Tower moment, I feel like this is a situation in which you are rebuilding yourself. Okay, you're rebuilding things. Okay, I feel like but not with this Eight of Wands being here. That's the thing. Okay, because the Eight of Wands represents stagnation, or still energy, like things not moving quickly. So things are kind of moving a little bit slowly. Maybe you're rebuilding your structure. Okay, I feel like this is rebuilding the structure, especially for those of you who had a Tower moment. I'm feeling like this Tower moment was with the home or like some domestic issues. Okay, we do have the Nine of Pentacles here as well. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. So we have the Nine of Cups here in the upright, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so there may be a situation that comes up that kind of takes you off your rockers. Okay, there's going to be a shakeup here. I feel like this has not happened yet. If I have to be completely honest with you guys, this has not happened yet. Okay, and it's going to lead to a little bit of a stagnant energy. Okay, just for a little bit, but not for a long time. We do have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse again. So the Nine of Pentacles is just like, I feel like you're going through a cycle again. Like you're repeating a cycle, or there was a cycle that was repeated and the outcome ended up being pretty much the same with that, or the outcome just ended up not being favorable. Okay, it went south but in a different way. Okay, so with the Nine of Pentacles, is pretty much signifying to me is that like it's leaving you in this place of feeling empty, of feeling like you're not good enough, or like you're unworthy, or like there's some insecurities here for sure as a result of this situation. And if, like I said, if this hasn't already happened yet, it is going to be something that comes up for you. Okay, I hate to predict something like that, but that's what it's showing me here. So what I would say is just focus on grounding yourself in the month of October. There could be something with the 8th house here that was like pointed out to me as well. So you might need to check your 8th house. That might help you as far as like the assistance that you might need. This usually leaves you with like solar plexus issues, like issues with confidence, self-esteem, and willpower, especially with the Nine of Pentacles being here and not wanting to do anything. I feel like this is going to make you guys not want to go anywhere or do anything. Possibly, yeah. But what I would say, Taurus, is don't let this stop your show. Keep going, stay strong. You are good enough. You know, there are people out there who are willing to support you and help you through your times of need. So just keep that in mind. You do have those people in your back pocket. So let's see what the Nine of Cups is saying here. Ooh. So we have the Nine of Swords here in reverse, which is good. Okay, so there's nothing in particular that's keeping you up at night. I feel like you're sleeping well. So that's a good thing as far as the Nine of Cups goes. So let's see what the Eight of Pentacles is about. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so there could be a few things that you're working on currently that's keeping you busy, okay? So that's good. You're staying busy, or you will be busy in the month of October continuing forward. There will be a few things that keep you busy here. Okay, the Tower. I'm not going to take all these cards. All right, the Tower, one card, Spirit. Okay, so this card wanted to come out. It has to do something with a home, though. The Tower card has something to do with a home. All right, so there could be like a family dynamic. Yeah, that's why I was getting this. That's why I was getting family dynamic or domestic issue. So Ace of Cups is here. So yeah, there's definitely something that left you feeling depleted, okay? Especially emotionally, like emotional drainage, okay? Because the cup upside down, there's nothing in the cup, all right? So all the emotions have been drained out of the cup. So yeah, I feel like there was an emotionally draining situation. Maybe there was someone who was chaotic. They like to argue, they like to fight and all these different things. They were like toxic energy, pretty much. Someone who couldn't really give the emotions that you needed. I feel like there was like emotional immaturity here. Eight of Wands. Okay, so with the Eight of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, definitely some stagnancy here, okay? A little bit of delays. Yeah, there's gonna be some delays, Taurus. So just a heads up. There's going to be some financial delays, just because this is going to kind of take away from your energy. Because when things drain us emotionally, they drain us physically as well. And we start to feel things in our body like fatigue, being mentally exhausted, headaches, things of that nature. So if you've been experiencing these things, or you start to experience these things, it's like a result of this Tower moment here. Yeah, you're just feeling a little bit of sadness here, still going through the motions, or you will be going through the motions. So just take your time. Be careful of forming any bad habits like drinking, or smoking too much, or drug intake, or eating too much, emotional eating. So yeah, just be careful of those things. But yeah, I do see that like there's kind of sadness, but it's just about recognizing that there's still two cups that are standing there. Okay, so you still do have options to improve, or opportunities to improve your life and improve the situation. Okay, so that is what I have for Taurus. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to Gemini. Let's see what we have for Geminis. So this is going to be the quickies for Geminis. I feel like things are going to get better though, Taurus. I just feel like you needed to go through this situation in order to clear the way for something better to come your way, because we have the Ten of Cups on the bottom for what you don't see. Like those are my hidden messages, or what I don't see coming, you know, type of cards. So yeah, it's just about knowing what's coming, you know what I mean? And not dwelling on the past or dwelling on what didn't happen. It's just about moving forward. I feel like an Aries could be significant for you, Taurus. Like someone very motivational, uplifting. Aries are very much so like that. But yeah, let's see what we have for Gemini. So Gemini, you could be dealing with a Taurus as well, because I wanted to say Taurus again. What do we have for Gemini, Spirit? This could be your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And remember, if you guys like what I'm saying, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and also comment below and let me know if it resonates for you. Okay, give me two more for Gemini, Spirit. So starting off with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, okay. Then we have Ten of Swords and Eight of Swords. Give me one more. We're gonna put those back. Okay, because they tried to give me two. I just need one, Spirit. All right. Okay, so honestly, I wouldn't say this is it's kind of an up and down spread, if I have to say so. So this is the advice for you, okay? Then we have Two of Cups on the bottom for what you don't see. So there's a soulmate connection coming for you, Geminis, okay? So, but what I am seeing here as far as the advice for you, okay? They're showing me that there is going to be a little bit of delays, okay, with something, expecting something long term. So this could be a job, okay, or you could be waiting on some news. Some of you all could have recently applied for a loan. Somebody could be getting denied for a loan, okay, which could be causing a little bit of a setback, or the money could just be slow right now. Okay, I do see the Six of Wands here. So the Six of Wands, that's kind of like you maybe losing a position or losing a job or something like that. So that might be why we're having this Knight of Pentacles here, saying, you know, there's going to be a little bit of a delay. So just letting you know, due to like a loss here. Okay. This usually represents like a fall of grace. So it could be like you lost a management position, or you got demoted, or whatever the case is. Or, you know, somebody, you know, might have thrown dirt on your name. Somebody might have been gossiping about you. Yeah, it's just, you know, maybe there was someone who stopped looking at you the same way. It could be any of those things, okay. But I do have the Ten of Swords here. So the Ten of Swords is pretty much signifying that, yeah, there was a situation where something ended. It could have been with a fire sign or a earth sign, possibly. Okay, it could be air as well, another air sign, but we do have earth here strong, okay. So I do see the Eight of Swords next to the Ten of Swords. So I feel like you had to get out of a situation, more so because the situation was painful. So maybe this person could be your ex here, or now they're your ex, okay. Or there is, like I said, this is advice, okay. So this is a situation where somebody is going to become an ex if they're not already an ex, okay. But I feel you know, getting out of the situation, okay, because you want a new start. Maybe this person is causing your stagnation, to be honest with you. I feel like someone's causing stagnation in your life, okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles at the end. I mean, after all of this, it's kind of like a brand new beginning, something more long-term and stable. Someone who is a soulmate. So this is dealing with a love situation. I feel like the situation was really rocky, okay. Maybe you thought this person was going to be better than what they actually turned out to be, and or the situation was going to be better. Maybe you felt like this person could have given you something stable, but I feel like there was just some emotional probably unavailability, really. I feel like this person was just emotionally unavailable. They could have been very like stoic in a sense. Yeah, like this, yeah, it's giving mama's boy too, or mama's girl, or somebody who wants to stay at home or something like that. Somebody who's like doesn't really want to do much, okay. They don't like attention or something like that, or someone feels like you only want attention and da 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 da. Someone could blow things out of proportion as well, Gemini. I'm getting some downloads here, but I am seeing that you're not going to be in that situation for long. I really want to clarify these cards though, because I mean, the Ace of Pentacles is a really good card, because that's signifying that you are going to have this new start, and it's going to lead to stability, okay, in the future. Okay, Six of Swords. Yeah. What I said. Yeah, I feel like the reason why you're leaving this situation is because you feel like you need peace of mind and you can't get it there. Okay. Maybe this person could be argumentative, or like very controlling or something like that. Very possessive. Okay, we're not taking all those. Six of Wands, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like you're needing to heal from the situation. Okay, healing is going to be the focus for the month of October. Ten of Swords. I feel like the retrograde was pretty rough. Okay. I feel like the retrograde was a little bit rough, okay? Yeah, I feel like there could have been a situation where you were talking to two people and you figured out which one you need to drop. There could have just been a lot of confusion centered around whatever it is. It could have been something with communication. I feel like there was a lot of communication issues with you and a person. So your reading, Gemini, is highlighting like mental things, like a lot of things going on mentally. Okay, there are a lot of things going on mentally here. Let me see what the Eight of Swords is about. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles here in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles here the upright. So with this situation being over, the Eight of Swords, I don't know why I wanted to speak like I was British or something. But I feel like with this situation, it's just more of a matter of patience and waiting for that Mr. Right, if you will, to come, okay? I feel like there is someone that you are going to start dating. There's going to be a new situation where you're going to meet somebody new. And yeah, they're going to make you happy. They're going to prove to you that they actually are this stable person, that they are stable in different areas like mentally, materialistically speaking, monetarily, financially. I don't know why I wanted to say every other word but financially, but yeah, I feel like you're gonna see that this person is stable in more than one area, okay, of their life. But yeah, this person can definitely provide something real. This is turning into like a love read for you, Gemini. Look at this, the Empress. They're gonna see you as someone who's very attractive, who has a lot to offer. You could actually be getting pregnant by this person as well. So if you're not trying to have any kids, I always tell you guys, be careful, strap it up or wrap it up or whatever the case is, okay? But yeah, I feel like you're going to be really happy with this situation, okay? And then they're showing up as the King of Pentacles on the bottom. So it could be an earth sign, could be a Taurus, okay? And this could also signify you guys moving to calmer waters after so much turbulence, all right? After all of the confusion, all right? So that is what I have for you, Gemini. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to Cancers. All right, so what do we have for the Cancers? Because the Two of Cups on the bottom, Gemini, could also represent like a reconciliation, like, after things were all icky and argumentative and like you guys weren't getting along and couldn't find common ground. It could represent like you returning back to that person and things going better this time around. And on the other hand, I was getting for some of you all that it may be something new, okay? So both sides of the coin are popping up for you, Geminis, okay? Of course, it would show up for the Geminis. All right, for the Cancers, what do we have, Spirit? What do we have for the Cancers? What advice can I give to the Cancers? Okay, Three of Wands. So there's a need to spend more time with the friends here. There could be a situation that you're walking away from or you're wanting to move to an environment. So this could be like a going away party that you might be thinking of having. Okay. All right. So I do see you all looking very attractive to many people. I feel like you're feeling very sexy, feeling very confident, very good about what it is that you're doing. I also feel like you are working towards your goals, okay? And whatever it is that you're passionate about. Okay, so that's interesting. Then we have the Ace of Swords on the bottom. So I see a sense of confusion in some area, okay, with the Ace of Swords being on the bottom. So that's probably what the Hanged Man represents in the Fool in reverse. So I feel like you guys are wanting to leave an environment and you're wanting to do something, move somewhere else. But I see like a period of stagnation here with the Hanged Man, or not being able to actually go through with it. Or something just not going through, something not falling through is what I'm getting. Because we also have the Fool here. And, you know, with the Fool being here in reverse, that's like not being able to take that step, okay? Or there being like a need to wait and really contemplate things. The Queen of Wands can be rather impulsive at times, okay, because she's very free-spirited as well. But the good thing is that you guys are being positive about things, okay? But I feel like there's a little bit more consideration and time needed to make a decision. And I really feel like this decision is concerning moving. I'm not seeing any elements here about love, but I do see that you guys are possibly taking trips with your friends. If this is for my feminine energies, I'm feeling a girls trip coming up strongly. I feel like you are someone with a diverse friend group. Okay, for those of you all who have like a lot of friends or whatever the case is. I feel like you're going to be spending time with them. We do have the Eight of Cups here though, so I feel like there could also be a situation where like there's a friend or some friends that you've had to walk away from or that you've had to leave behind. Okay, that's possible. Okay, so let me get some clarifications here. But I don't see love. There could also be a relationship that you decide to walk away from because you're feeling like you're very attractive and you don't need this person or whatever the case is. You can attract somebody else, okay? So that's also something that's coming up. But we have the Three of Cups in reverse over the Three of Wands here. Was I calling this the Three of Cups? That's crazy because the Three of Cups came out in reverse over this. This is the Three of Wands. This is like waiting and expecting something. Or waiting for someone. It's like a say something, I'm giving up on you sequence here. So there may be someone that you're waiting to hear from that may have walked away from you or that you may have walked away from. But why would you be waiting on them to contact you? I feel like this could have been like a third party situation with the Three of Cups being in reverse and you decided to leave the situation. But there's like a yearning because Three of Wands is also like about a yearning, like missing something, and you know, it can also be about nostalgia. Okay. Let me see what the Eight of Cups is about. We're not taking it. Too many. One card for the Eight of Cups here. Yeah, see. Okay, so Cancer, you are showing up in your reading. All right, so I feel like you are healed from a situation. Okay, I feel like you're very intuitive. You're very even more in tune with your intuition as of this month. Okay. You could be connected to a Scorpio as well. So I feel like your intuition is what told you to walk away from this situation or to leave the situation. And you followed your gut. You followed your instincts. Queen of Wands, Spirit, give me one card to clarify the Queen of Wands. Okay. I don't know why Spirit keeps trying to give me all these cards. Maybe you guys need a reading. I am going to put my TikTok information, or not my TikTok, my Linktree information in the description. So make sure you check that out. But yeah, I am seeing the Devil card here in reverse over the Queen of Wands. So yeah, I feel like you've let go of like an attachment. Like I said, it could have been a friend. It could have also been, it could have been a friend, but it also could have been a toxic relationship or toxic connection where somebody was just holding on to your energy. It could have been somebody who maybe y'all felt like somebody was jealous of you or something like that, or somebody, it's something around, like, it's something like that, y'all. Like somebody you felt like wasn't good for you, like, yeah. So with the Hanged Man here and the Four of Pentacles as the clarifier, I'm gonna say that, like, I feel like you guys opened up about the situation, or you feel like this is somebody that you've been vulnerable with and you decided like, I have to stop communicating with this person, okay? Or you felt like you had to stop something with this person. You had to stop telling them how you feel, or you were being overly vulnerable and this person just wasn't really giving you anything. If it's about a relationship, okay, they weren't giving you the same energy. It was probably one-sided, okay? Or it was a one-sided, it could have been a one-sided family member too, a friendship or family member. The Fool card, let's see what the Fool card is about. No, Spirit, just give me one for the Fool. Okay, it keeps wanting to give me two, so I'm just gonna take it. All right, so we have the Fool card here in reverse. So the Three of Pentacles, so this could indicate like money improvements, that you've gone through like the worst ending. It could also represent like a partnership with someone, okay? So I feel like you guys could be going into a partnership with somebody, maybe like purchasing like a business or like getting a business or something like that. Yeah, I see that going well for you, Cancer. Okay, so if you are thinking about starting something with someone, or like you have two other friends, or you have a friend that you would like to start things with, I do feel like that is going to go well. So with the Four of Pentacles here and the Three of Pentacles here, there is definitely a pentacle that was dropped. Okay, so like I said, this is giving friend energy. This isn't really giving like, it's not giving like relationship energy, if I had to say. It's giving friend energy. As you can see, these are friends. Like, it's all friends here. Okay, maybe there was like some sort of discussion with you guys, and you're like, you know, maybe this person shouldn't be our friend or something like that. My nose is itching. Yeah. So I feel like this was like instinctual for you guys. Like, this is something that was of instinct. Okay. So let's see what we have for the Leos. Okay. That is what I have for you, Cancers. All right. So Leo. What do we have for my Leos? What do we have for Leos? That was interesting though, Cancers. I will have to say that was kind of interesting. That was interesting. I don't feel like I have any I only have, well, there was this guy I was talking to that was a Cancer, but he don't just want to be my friend. So. Definitely wouldn't apply to that situation. But yeah, let's see what we have for Leos. What do we have for Leos? Okay, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. And the Ten of Wands in reverse. Give me three more, Spirit. The Temperance. So doing things in moderation is going to be important, Leos. Okay, so not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so with the Four of Cups being here, I feel like you guys are coming out of this phase of like keeping yourself shut in the house, or keeping yourself sheltered, or sheltered in rather. We have the Knight of Cups here, so I feel like there could be exciting times ahead. Knight of Swords, I'm sorry. I don't know why I wanted to say Knight of Cups. Y'all could be giving somebody your emotions, somebody different or something like that. You could be moving on from a situation, but we do have Knight of Swords, so things could be happening really quickly. Things could take off fast. Okay, I feel like you guys are prepared for whatever. The thing about the Knight of Swords too is that he likes to make jokes. Like, you guys could be like joking with other people, or what they call like flaming or cracking on somebody else. You know, you guys could be doing that with your friends. Okay. But what I am seeing here, as far as this part goes, the Ten of Wands is saying that you guys, you know, you decided, you know, I've been stressed out. I've been working so hard. I've been, you know, burdened. Like, I need to get out of the house. I need to feel free again. Okay. I need to get out. I need to party. I need to let loose. Okay. That's the kind of energy that's showing up here. I need to have fun. And Leos represent the fifth house, which is of passion, fun, and romance. Okay. So that's something of your nature. I do see the Temperance card here. So it's saying that you guys need to be careful when it comes to spending, drinking, smoking, whatever the case is. Okay. Just do things in moderation. Okay. Especially when it comes to your sexual habits as well. Do things in moderation. Two of Pentacles is here. So that represents you guys are balanced out, or you're figuring out what that means. So I feel like in the month of October, you guys are going to do a pretty good job at juggling your personal life and your practical life. All right, so we have Ten of Cups here. So I feel like your cups are going to be filled. Okay, I feel like you're going to be very happy. You're going to be coming into a much more prosperous time, especially when it comes to support and love from your friends and family. Okay, I feel like you're going to be getting a lot more of that. It could be a new romance as well. Like, I see like There could be a choice between two people too if we're talking about love here, okay? I feel like you're testing the waters with a love connection as well. Okay, you're trying to see what the better option would be if you have a choice between two people. Okay, one person may have, you know, most of the things that you like, and they may carry a lot of characteristics you like, but there may just be like those one or two, maybe even three things that they do that you really don't like, okay? And then we have the other person who does those things right, but then there's other little things about them that you don't really like. But even if you look at this picture, you can see that one coin is higher than the other. So she's paying more attention to this coin. Her eyes are set more on this coin than it is on this one. Okay, so that's the thing. All right, that is the thing. And even if you look at the picture, the circle is you know, overlapping into these pentacles, and on this side, you know, most of the things are getting a little, then you have a little bit here, and then, you know, you get my drift. All right, but I see a lot of happiness here. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the Four of Cups. What do we have for the Four of Cups? Oh, that came out fast. Wish fulfillment. Okay, prayers being answered. So Leo, I feel like a lot of good things, a lot of positive things are going to happen for you. Healing is going to be brought to you, especially if there are some traumas or anything from your childhood in particular that you all needed to heal. So I'm getting some of you all may have actually to go see a counselor or a hypnotherapist or something like that. I don't know. Something dealing with mental health. Maybe you guys went to go see them. I'm getting that download here. Okay, so Ten of Wands is here as well. Let's see what the Ten of Wands is about. Coming out of this place of healing. Look at that. Ready to go back outside. Okay, that is what that energy is giving. Okay, Temperance. Okay, yes. So even after you were bruised, battered, and you know, all these things happen, okay, stressed out, worried, anxiety, all these different things were happening, okay? And I feel like you came out of that. I definitely feel like you came out of that, and you came out of it stronger, okay? You persevered through the worst, okay? You battled. Look, his little arm was broken, everything. He got a headband on. You know, I feel like you made it out stronger, all right? So Two of Pentacles. So we have the High Priestess here. So the High Priestess is saying that you guys used your intuition. You could have just simply followed your visions, followed your dreams, or whatever it was, your instincts, okay? And I also feel like if this is between a choice, I feel like you know who the better choice is already, okay? It's just about making the decision and actually going through with it. But I feel like a part of you doesn't want to hurt someone's feelings, okay? Let's see what Ten of Cups is about. What is the Ten of Cups about? Okay, so a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. So you guys could be going to some parties. People could be inviting you to parties back to back to back. There may be 3 parties in particular in the month of October that are going to be really significant for you, because you could be meeting somebody really good, okay? You could be meeting someone who is a wonderful network to have, or you could be meeting a wonderful network of people, is what I'm trying to say. Like, why can't I talk? But yeah, you could be meeting, like, you know, people who can give you tokens of knowledge, okay, impart something on you that you really need, that's necessary. This is actually good compared to the readings that I have been seeing. Leo, I'm like, wow, what a turnaround, okay? So I feel like the Mercury retrograde definitely revealed some things to you, okay? And that's why this is going so much better for you guys, okay? That's why things are going to happen quickly, because you have been a good person to people, and I feel like God sees this, and you are going to be rewarded for it, okay? All right. So let's see what we have for the Virgos. We are on Virgo now. Let's see what quick messages we have for the Virgos. What do we have for Virgos? What advice? Oh. Okay. So I feel like it came out backwards though. The card flipped backwards, Virgos. So there's something going on with a friendship here, like something fake is going on. Here's what I'm getting. Okay, so you're gonna find out about something, people gossiping or talking about you behind your back. But I feel like it's just like a sense of jealousy here. There is like a sign of struggle here. They could be talking about how, wow. Yeah, they could be talking about how you're struggling financially or something like that. Or maybe recently you had to move back in with your parents or your father. I do feel like mentally you're kind of all over the place here with the Ace of Swords, or you know, things in October are going to be a little bit confusing, kind of all over the place, kind of foggy. Okay, maybe the wool is going to be pulled over your eyes, or you're not really seeing this necessarily. But you're here now, you're watching this, so cat's out of the bag for you, Virgo. But I do feel like there are a lot of people talking about you. They could be saying that like you're acting as if everything in your life is all good and everything is perfect when it's really not. Okay. They could be talking about your finances, like I said. So be careful who you're telling your business to in the month of October, Virgo. And if you've already told the business, just know that there are going to be people gossiping about you and what it is that you're doing. Okay, very straightforward reading. I feel like you're gonna have to walk away from. Ooh, excuse me. Wow, that was a confirmation. I feel like you're gonna have to walk away from these people because these people are very jealous. Okay, with the King of Pentacles being in reverse. There could also just be like a lot of conflict between your friends. Okay. That could be, like I said, because they're being fake, because they're not being real with you, okay? Because they could be talking behind your back. They could be talking about the other friends behind their back too. Like, I feel like it's just like that whole gossipy, behind backstabbing, backbiting type of deal, right? But I do feel like with the King of Pentacles here, there's like a need to be like more conservative, but I feel like you're just really reserved right now, or you're being reserved, and I feel like they're upset because of the fact that maybe you are feeling like you just need to spend time with yourself. Okay, this could be your family members too, specifically the females. So it could be your aunts or your cousins, you know, female family members that you're really close to. And they're like offended by the fact that you want to spend time with yourself, or that you just want to be alone. Like you just need some time to process things and, you know, get your shit together, especially financially. Maybe there was some sort of loss here. Yeah, and you're needing to get yourself back together. And I feel like they're not giving you, like, you're stressing you out. I feel like, so you're like, I need to, you know, distance myself, okay? I feel like you guys are possibly even thinking about moving and leaving the environment, because I feel like there's a part of you that feels like it's just toxic, or like it's just drama, pretty much, okay? So you're trying to pick up the pieces elsewhere. Three of Cups is here. Why do we have the Three of Cups here? Oh, I hate when these cards fall on the floor. Yeah, so I feel like you could be looking further, like looking out towards other horizons, okay? I'm also getting that you could be meeting new friends once you decide, like if you're deciding to move, like if a move is on the list for you, Virgo, I feel like you're gonna be meeting better and newer friends there, okay? I feel like that's gonna be the thing for you. Nine of Cups. We're not taking three, Spirit. I just need one. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Okay. So we have the King of Cups here. So if this has anything to do with the relationship. Okay. So my throat chakra, like there's, yeah. So I feel like this person could have had trouble expressing themselves emotionally. When the King of Cups is in reverse, he has a lack of control over his emotions, or he's just emotionally unavailable. Just, yeah. He's not in his element at all, right? As any of the kings would not be in the reverse. But I feel like this, for the King of Cups, it makes them temperamental as well. So they might get irritated at little things or things that don't make sense. Like they could be doing trivial things, just a number of different things. But I feel like that's what these people were talking about. Like, oh, she like nothing she's doing makes sense, or nothing he's doing makes sense. It's trivial. It's this. It's that. You know, or maybe there was like a spending habit, because the King of Cups, when he's in reverse, there's also like an overspending issue. He could be drinking too much. Okay, getting drunk. Okay, so maybe they feel like you're overzealous right now, if I had to have a word for that. So let's see what the King of Pentacles is about. So we have the Three of Pentacles here. So there could have been a loss of a job here. That's what this could be talking about. So they could be referring to you in a way where it's like, oh, you know, this person doesn't, is, like I said, they're talking about the fact that you may be acting as if everything is all good and like your finances are good and blah blah blah, but you really need help, okay, and you're not asking for it, okay. That could be a thing that is circulating. So let's see, why do we have the Ten of Wands here? Okay, so yeah, asking for help where it's needed. It's okay to accept help from other people. That's what this card is letting you know, okay? So if you're feeling overburdened, you're feeling stressed out, you're feeling like the weight of the world is just on your shoulders, don't be scared to ask for the help that you need. So then we have the Eight of Cups here. So we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords being over the Eight of Cups is like you had to make a logical decision. Okay, you have to make the best decision for you, like based on the facts of the situation. What do I need to do? Okay, or based on your research, whatever the case may be. What is it that I need to do? Like, how can I leave this situation behind? And I feel like you are figuring that out, or you did figure it out. And that's how you're gonna move forward. Okay, I do see you moving forward and moving on from a situation, especially when it comes down to a move. Okay, because this is gonna lead to healing. All right, this is gonna lead to better experiences in life. Period. So that is what I have for you, Virgo. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to Libra. But yeah, Virgos. I mean, on an ending note, I will say that. You know, despite what is going on around you, I feel like you're gonna find the encouragement and the type of uplifting that you need working from a different environment, or just moving on to another environment, okay? Even if it's not your friends or family, okay? I feel like you'll be moving on and finding new finding new people to relate to, finding new friends, you know. I also feel like you need to work on expanding your knowledge as well, okay? Expansion of knowledge is something that needs to, like things outside of what you do for work or what you're used to doing, okay? So what do we have for Libra spirit? What do we have for Libra? What advice can I give to Libra? Okay, Libra, you are showing up here in the reverse. Yeah, we'll wait. All right, what are the other three cards that I need for the advice for Libra? What are the other three cards, Spirit, that I need for the advice for Libra? Okay. Woo. All right, Libra. Let's go ahead and flip this one. All right, so it's giving Athena energy, okay? Even though she's just an actor. But it's giving Athena energy. All right, so I feel like you guys are trying to be diplomatic about a situation. You're trying to approach it, you know, with calmness and a clear mind and being reasonable here, right? Diplomatic. Typical Libra, right? So I feel like the issue here is that someone is very very cutting, if I had to say anything. Like they're very sharp with their tongue, because the Queen of Swords can be. But I feel like this is going for the person that you may be dealing with, or someone that you may be speaking with, okay? I feel like someone could be like especially with the Empress here in reverse. Like, I feel like there's a situation in which there's someone here that is codependent. Like, it's giving codependent energy. Okay? And I feel like this person wants what they want and they don't care how anyone else feels about it. Okay? With the Queen of Swords here, okay, because they're probably used to being pampered, used to being the princess of the situation, you know, people doing whatever it is that they want because they say so, whatever the case is, right? Not even because they necessarily have everything all together, but just because of the fact that they are who they just feel like they deserve that, right? But I feel as though you are putting up boundaries here, and this person doesn't necessarily like the boundaries that you are putting up. Okay, which is leading to a sense of unhappiness in the home, okay, with their family dynamic. We do have the Hermit card here, so maybe you've decided like, hey, I just need some time to think, you know, I need some time alone, I need time to myself because I need to go within and see like, is this even something that I still want to do? Is this something that I still want to pursue? Okay, is this for me? Okay, because I feel like there is a party that's going to feel like things are not going to change with the Hanged Man here. Like, you're like, it's time to go upside down, you know, get on that damn tree and like figure it out. Okay, some of you all could be into what is that, where they're dancing with the ribbons and stuff. I forget what it's called. Damn, it's right on the tip of my tongue too. But some of you all could be into that. Okay, that type of dance or that type of it's like an exercise too, I guess you can call it. But I am feeling, what do we have on the bottom? The World in reverse. So there could be some unfinished business here with someone. Okay, but if you guys recently just got out of a situation, I feel like this is you putting yourself in this position to really like see things from a different perspective. Okay, because I feel like some of you all may be blaming yourself for something. Okay, that's definitely a possibility for you all, for something that didn't work out, or for a reason why you guys aren't happy, or why a situation didn't necessarily work out, or why something isn't happy. Could be a twin flame situation too, but it doesn't have to be, because the Four of Wands just represents a home, but twin flame did come in as a download. So you guys could have been dealing with your twin flame or something like that. Okay, but I am getting that there's someone not feeling like they're as attractive, or they're feeling like they need to do some more work on themselves, or like feeling like they're not at their best. Okay, there's a lot of thinking here though, but it's not necessarily bad thinking. It's not overanalyzing. I just feel like it's just a lot of thinking, like thinking about the past, thinking about what went wrong, thinking about how things could have been better, how things can improve. Okay, but yeah, I do feel like something didn't necessarily work out in a relationship, but let's see what we can get as a clarifier. Or it isn't going to be working out if, you know, if you're in a relationship now, and, you know, I see like a possible breakup, or an ending, a stop to a situation with the Hanged Man here. It's just like a lack of things improving, or someone not respecting someone's boundaries. I just see that energy here, Libra. So what's the Empress about? Yeah, I feel like someone is feeling like lost, empty, or just not whole. Okay, something is just not clicking, like something just isn't coming together, something is missing. If this is a person that you're dealing with, I feel like you feel as though something is missing. It's just like something just is not right with this situation, right? Something is just missing. This person doesn't have everything that I feel as though I need. I don't feel fulfilled completely with this person. All right. Queen of Swords. Okay, so 2 came out, whatever. So I feel like there's, because the 9 of Swords represents overthinking. So So I feel like there were times where there was a lot of sleepless nights and there was a lot of anxiety here, a lot of worry about, you know, or just even, it could even be crying at night, okay? Especially for my feminine energies. Just crying because things just aren't working out, or I feel like it was just like a really emotional period. But I feel like the wheel is turning in your favor now, okay? So maybe this was time to let something go, you know? And maybe it's time for something better to come along, okay? So let's see what the Four of Wands is about. Because the Wheel of Fortune represents success. Look at that. Look at that. And it's above the Four of Wands, okay? So there could be a connection that is going to come along that is going to make you happier, okay? That's going to be more emotionally fulfilling, okay? That's going to be very empowering is what I'm getting. Someone who actually knows what it's like to give love without necessarily needing anything from you. Like it represents unconditional love, but it also represents unconditional love for one's self, okay? So I feel like you're stepping into that energy as well and figuring out what that means for you. The Hermit. Why do we have the Hermit? Yeah, I feel like you decided to give up on a situation. There's something, like I said, I've seen an ending, okay? Like a relationship ending because it just was not fulfilling. It's just not making you happy, okay? There could have been a lot of arguments here too, a lot of fights. Okay, we're not going to take that, but those were pretty good cards that were coming out. The Ten of Pentacles, so you could want to build with someone else. Okay, so yeah, the Queen of Swords is above the Hanged Man, Libra. So what I'm seeing here is that, yeah, there's somebody who's mean, okay? They're not exactly the nicest person. This could also be like you thinking, you overanalyzing a situation as well, like you thinking the worst, okay? That's also what the Queen of Swords represents. You possibly thinking the worst about a situation. The cards we have here is Virgo, Pisces, and the Queen of Swords could be a Libra or a Gemini, okay? But could be any air sign: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But yeah, I am seeing that there's just a little bit of overanalyzing here, okay? So there's just really a need to take a breather and really consider the next steps and really figure out, you know, within yourself, what is it that you can possibly do to improve things, because the Hanged Man is also about a sacrifice, okay, about sacrificing oneself for the greater good, okay? So, or sacrificing something for the greater good, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be yourself, but sacrificing a situation. So maybe you figured you had to let go of a situation because you'd be better off that way, okay? But I feel like there's going to be a lot of contemplation, a lot of meditation on what, you know, what you actually need in your life, okay? What is it that you need? Could have been a third party situation too. Okay, somebody could have put you in a third party situation, or you could have been dealing with somebody who liked third party situations. That's three's a party. I was getting this for another reading too, like someone who likes threesomes or something like that for the Libras, or someone who likes the same sex, whether it's male or female. Gender is fluid here, take it as it resonates, but yeah, I was seeing that. So let's see what we do have for the Scorpios. But yeah, if you guys were in that situation, I know that's pretty tough to go through. I'm not going to say anything about my friend, but I know somebody who was kind of in a situation like that. And yeah, let's just say that wasn't going too well for them, okay? But it is what it is. You live and you learn. And hopefully going forward, you just make better decisions with your choice and partners, okay? Let me get some water real quick. All right. So what do we have for the Scorpios? I already shuffled enough. Okay, Justice, okay. Page of Cups, the Chariot, Justice, Page of Cups, and the Chariot. Two of Pentacles. And Four of Swords. Okay, Scorpio. So yeah, we have the Moon on the bottom. So lots of ups and downs emotionally. It's kind of a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster. I feel like the influence of the Moon has a lot to do with it, okay? In your case. The retrograde could have also had you know, an impact on you in a few different ways, okay? Especially emotionally. There's kind of like this tug of war going on with your emotions. That's what literally came up into my head, like tug of war. But with the Justice card, I mean, I feel like you're getting fairness in a situation in which a person, you know, was emotionally erratic. I feel like you were dealing with someone who was emotionally erratic here. Okay? Or like their emotions just weren't balanced. You could have been dealing with someone who was very naive, very gullible, or you could have felt naive and gullible. Okay? Yeah, I feel like there was something here about you believing something about the way someone felt about you. Okay? Or someone may have told you like, oh, they feel this way about you and that way about you, but then, you know, it turned out to be something different. So I do feel like there was a situation in which this happened for you. Like you ended up finding out that this person's feelings were like either fake or like, you know, they just made you believe something and then turned around and switched up on you. Okay, it could be a switch up. Somebody could have switched up on you. That's what I'm getting. But I feel like you are going to get the good end of karma here. What I'm also seeing is if there was like a court case here and the court case was ugly or something like that, or there was like a lot of little petty fights in between, because the Page of Cups can be petty in reverse. Okay, so if something happened out of pettiness, maybe you were dealing with a Libra here, Libra, Cancer, just an air sign, period. Not a lot of earth here, so I won't really say earth, but excuse me. Wow. But yeah, I feel like the Chariot is about you not, you know, you deciding. This could be like you deciding not to move. Like maybe you were considering moving at one point, but you're going to decide that you don't need to move or that you're not going to move. It could also represent you deciding to move in another direction. So maybe you had your sights set on a certain person or a certain place of living or whatever it is, and now you're redirecting. Okay, that's what the Chariot in reverse means. It could also mean delays in travel. Okay, so if you were thinking about traveling somewhere, I feel like this is showing that you could have been upset because you couldn't travel, okay? Because your finances were out of balance, because maybe you had to take care of some legal business. Maybe you had to pay a lawyer or something like that, or there was somebody you had to pay in the legal system. But it could be anything legal though, like a legal institution, like like it could have been taxes, something like that, okay? But yeah, I see that you had to pay for something here. But the thing is, I feel like you're not necessarily in a phase of healing. Yeah, I don't see that. I don't feel like you're in a phase of healing. I feel like you're out of healing from something that was like emotionally traumatic, possibly. But let me get some clarifiers here. Justice. What's the Justice card about? You know what? We'll just go ahead and take those two. So yeah, there was a situation that you had to leave, okay? I feel like there was somebody who did come to the rescue, because the Knight of Cups is like the knight in shining armor. He's the chivalrous knight that comes in and saves the damsel in distress. Okay, so if you were a damsel in distress, whether you're a male or a female, and you need saving, I feel like this person was able to come to your rescue. Okay, so it could have been a lawyer for sure. If there was like some sort of legal battle coming, this could have had to do with a child as well. It could have been a custody battle. Um, but yeah, I do feel like there was a situation that you ended up leaving, okay? Or you had to leave a situation, possibly had to move out of somewhere. Page of Cups, okay. So the Page of Cups above the page, the Four of Wands above the Page of Cups in reverse. This could have been a situation, could have been a twin flame connection, but doesn't necessarily have to be. But it could have been a situation where, like, you know, things weren't, like I said, somebody was being petty here. Like, there could have been some pettiness going on here, but I feel like you're deciding to move somewhere else, especially with the Chariot right next to it. So you couldn't stay with this person, or you couldn't keep living with this person because things were just really too petty, or whatever the case is. There could be a child involved, because in the Rider-Waite deck there's a child actually with the, or is there a child? No, there's no child, but this is just like two people being happy in a relationship. So it could have been a relationship that went south. Okay. You guys could literally be moving to a southern state, like maybe Georgia, I guess Florida. Yeah, Florida would be considered south. Texas, any of these southern states, whether it's on the East Coast, the West Coast, mid, it doesn't matter. Okay. You're moving somewhere south. Okay, that's what I see. I see someone moving somewhere south. South Carolina, you know, any of those country states, like somewhere where it's country, because the Four of Wands represents some rural area, suburban. Okay. But we do have the Page of Cups here above the Chariot in reverse. Interesting. So the Page of Cups in reverse, the Page of Cups in the upright above the Chariot, to me represents like a new emotional start. So you could be getting closer to your family or your friends, or moving back home with your family or your friends, something like that. So the original plan that you had changed. Okay. The Two of Pentacles is here. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Okay, this one flipped. Okay. So there are going to be some delays with the finances, because you may have to find a new job upon this move. Okay. Or there could just be a lack of having a job. Okay, so you may need a job in order to rebuild your finances. Okay. Or you just accepted a job and the check is coming in slow, or it's going to take like 2 weeks for the check to come, with the Two of Pentacles here. Four of Swords. Four of Swords, yeah. So you're able to, you don't have to worry about somebody trying to force you to do something anymore. I feel like this is a relationship. This was a relationship. Could have been a marriage, or it could be a situation where you have kids with this person. Definitely see that. But I feel like, yeah, things in the relationship, like this person was very possessive, very controlling, very aggressive, period. Just like things have to go, it's my way or the highway type of attitude. Yeah. And I feel like you came out of that. Yeah, you're coming out of this place of like feeling like you have to conform to what somebody else's ideas are. Okay, like things gotta be the way they want it to go. Like a very demanding individual, right? But yeah, I feel like you're no longer dealing with that. So yeah, you're wanting to be back outside. You're wanting to go experience life again, have fun. Okay. Let's see what we have for the Sagittarius people. But that is what I have for you, Scorpios. Let me know if that resonated for you. I know that's a breather for you, like a breath of fresh air. Even though you might be a little up and down about it at first, because it's always tough losing somebody that you were in a relationship with for a long period of time. But I do feel like y'all are very strong individuals. Like I feel like you'll get over it, you'll make it through it. Even though there might be some days where you miss the person and you start thinking, oh, maybe things should work, and then your mind will go back to take you to to those reasons why it didn't, you know. I feel like it'll be kind of like that type of energy. So just take it easy on yourself, okay, Scorpios? But what do we have for my Sagittarius people? What do we have for the Sagittarius game? What advice do I need for the Sagittarius people? What advice do I need for the Sagittarius? What advice do we need for the Sagittarius? What advice do we need for the Sagittarius? Okay, so what I am getting here is that there is nothing to worry about as far as finances goes. Some of you all could be receiving like a large lump sum of money in the month of October. You could be waiting on that now. But the Queen of Pentacles also urges us to be more nurturing, more caring, more loving, okay? Tending to the home, being the homemaker, right? So I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of focus on that. There could be some children here that you are also taking care of, okay? The Queen of Pentacles can also be a very good cook, okay? And a teacher, okay? She teaches children to be self-sufficient, okay? So we have the King of Cups here next to the Queen of Pentacles. So there could be a male energy here, especially for my females. But again, this is gender fluid, so take it as it resonates. That could be jealous, okay, of this success that you're going to be having. Maybe there's a business here that you're focused on. And I feel like there's someone here. There's an enemy afoot. It is very possible to have a jealous lover or to have someone who is not genuinely happy for you, okay? As you can see, he looks like he is a magician in a way, like he's dressed up as Houdini almost, okay? So I feel like this person could be, they could be like playing tricks on your mind, like trying to play mind games with you or something like that. That's a possibility. Okay, because the King of Cups can be emotionally manipulative in this case. So there's someone here who's emotionally manipulative, possibly. Then we have the Seven of Cups here. Like someone could be like planning and strategizing something. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, it could be somebody trying to plot against your finances, trying to take from you. Because maybe this person doesn't have it all together, whatever the case is. But we do have the Seven of Cups here next to the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, it's almost like someone is planning something, and like, you know how someone's like this person's distracting her, but then there's two other guys trying to talk to her, you know, in the background, and they're drinking and having a good time. Like you're just being, you know, your free spirited self and just living your life and enjoying, you know, all these luxuries of life. And this person, you know, excuse me, is probably struggling to make ends meet or whatever the case is, okay? Things just aren't necessarily going well for this person. There could be a lot of arguments here too. Things like that, okay? But the Seven of Cups is like confusion, like, and it's possibly having your having water in too many cups. So you're pouring into different things and you're stretching yourself thin. Okay, that's also what the Seven of Cups here represents as well. Okay, so be careful of overextending yourself this month, Sagittarius. All right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles here next to the Five of Cups. So I don't necessarily see you being sad over everything, even if there is some sort of financial loss or if there is some sort of loss here that takes place. I just feel like you're going to just move on from it. Like it's going to be like water on a duck's back. Okay, it's just going to roll off. So with this combo here, I'm going to say there could be like a sense of lack here. You could be in a scarcity mindset. So be careful of putting yourself in a mindset to where you actually manifest negative things, okay? It's not necessarily Nine of Swords energy, but it is Nine of Cups energy. So be careful of manifesting negativity into your life. Nine of Pentacles can also represent like having to pay for something and not necessarily wanting to pay for it, but it's something that you are required to pay for. But I feel like there's also just like this sense of like missing something or a longing, like there's one final piece or something that you're missing here. Okay, let me get some clarifiers. Queen of Pentacles, what's that about? Okay, yeah, so you're very decisive. You know what it is that you want and you go towards it. Okay, that's like breakthrough energy. So yeah, it could definitely be like a lump sum of money. Could be from like a mother figure. Okay, so we have these two over the Two of Cups. Okay, so I feel like there's somebody here that's spying. It could be spying over the internet. This could be somebody going through your phone. I do see like a lot of confusion here. Or you're not seeing things clearly, or someone is not seeing things clearly here. Okay, there's someone not seeing the truth for what it is. Okay, so maybe someone someone has trust issues here. Okay, someone could have deep trust issues. Okay. Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups. Yeah, there's someone who's not necessarily fully satisfied. Okay, and like I said, it's like this card is just screaming like, you know, spreading yourself too thin. You know, you have to find time for yourself in order to enjoy your own life, in order to enjoy your own money, your own whatever it is. Okay, give yourself that time to enjoy that, whatever that may be, because I am seeing here like, you know, someone losing their sense of happiness here and their sense of joy because they're giving to other people. Okay, yeah, so we have the High Priestess here, so intuition is on point right here. Okay, the intuition is strong. But I feel like there's something about someone not finding the other person attractive. Okay, so I do feel like there's just this sense of not feeling your best, like, or you feeling like someone is too needy or someone is very codependent. Okay, I forget who else I got the Empress in reverse for. I forget which sign that was, but was it? I think it was Libra or something like that. But yeah, I think it was Libra. But somebody, let me know if you guys are dealing with a Libra or a Pisces. Okay, we don't have a lot of swords here, so I don't really see that. Could be a water sign. Okay, that's possible. We have a lot of earth here too, so it could be an earth sign. But I am seeing like someone not feeling as attractive to their partner, or they just feel like they're not as attracted to their partner as they used to be. There's just something like that. Like your intuition is telling you like there's a possibility that your partner is not feeling as attracted to you as they once did. Five of Cups if this is dealing with the partners. But I also feel like this is just a sense of like you feeling like you need to take better care of yourself. Like you feel like you're neglecting yourself. Okay, that's also a message here. Five of Cups. Seven of Cups. Wow, showing up again. Okay, so Seven of Cups is significant here. Okay, you may be committing yourself to too many responsibilities. Okay, which I mean, I don't necessarily see you complaining about it or being fussy about it, but it's just like an energy of like you not even having enough time for yourself. Okay, and like, you know, that could weaken your own foundation. Like like you being here, you being there, you having to do this for that person, like it's a lot. Okay, your energy is going everywhere pretty much. So the advice to you would be to be mindful of this and don't neglect yourself. It is okay to say no. Okay, you don't have to say yes to everything. I know Sagittarius people are very kind and very generous with their time, but you can't give it to everybody so freely. Okay, you can't satisfy everybody and make everyone happy all the time. So just knowing when to say no is going to be very important for you in the month of October. Okay, Sagittarius. But let's go ahead and move on to the Capricorns. Okay, spirits, spirit guides, angels, what do we have for Capricorns? What advice can I give to the Capricorns? Okay, showing up here in your own energy. In reverse, okay, that's not bad. Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. All right. So, so if I had to give this like a straightforward message, okay, I feel as though you are seeing things for what they are. Okay, so if there was a toxic connection, yeah, like arguments, lots of this, lots of that, lots of controlling behaviors, whatever the case is, right? If there was a toxic connection going on here and you started to see that person more for what they are, I feel like that's what this energy is kind of giving here, like them reminding you of something from your past. Not necessarily good though, like it's in the upright, but I don't see it necessarily being a good thing with the Five of Wands here. Okay, but most of the cards around the Five of Wands is positive, like the cards prior to, but the card after is not. So coming into the week, so we have the Devil card. So there was some sort of connection, okay, that you decided to cut ties with. Okay, there's something here. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a person. It could just be like a negative environment, okay, somewhere where you're gonna have nostalgia, or you're having nostalgia of, you know, you're remembering the good times, you know, when things were all good and you spent time with your friends and you had a lot of fun. Okay, I am seeing that energy here. Okay, you're just having a lot of nostalgia, right? But you knew that you had to leave the environment because the environment was really toxic. Okay, so you know that this situation is for the best and that it is going to bring you more balance here. But okay, this could have been something that you just idealized or you romanticized in your mind. Okay, because we have the Five of Wands here. So as you moved, or as you went on to this new environment, you have experienced quite a bit of conflict here, okay, with trying to get things done. Okay, now we have the Ace of Wands here, and the new start is trying to come through, but for some reason all of these different elements or these different conflicts are kind of keeping you down. As you can see here, there's two different faces here, two different masks here. So there's one that's happy, and then there's one that's really sad, okay, on the other end. So a part of you is kind of feeling like, yeah, I know this is something that's going to bring in, you know, balance into my life, and I know things are going to be so much better when I go to this environment. But there's also this sense of sadness and this sense of like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be leaving all my friends, my family. Pretty much everything I've ever known is going to be left behind, okay? If this is talking about a move, okay? But I feel like if it's not talking about a move necessarily, it's talking about, you know, a past person that you once shared a connection with, okay? You let go of this person, you let go of the situation because you knew that it was for the best, okay? But even though you knew that it was for the best, you still have memories of this person, possibly even pictures, or there could have been a moment that you guys shared where you were dancing together, or you had like a Bonnie and Clyde moment, like both of you all knew that you shouldn't have been doing something, but you did it anyway. You know, just, you know, ride or die type of energy, okay? But, you know, the Six of Cups here, maybe you guys spent time at a pool or something like that. There could have been that energy too, where you guys spent time there. But there's two sixes here, so 66 could be significant for you all, Capricorn. But Um, the Six of Pentacles is just like you giving more to an idea of something, okay? It's more so giving an idea. You could be reevaluating some things too with the number 66. Like you feeling like you need to go back and like reconsider some things. That's what I'm getting to, like reconsideration. Just because like maybe you and somebody could have been arguing, or there's just too many issues or too many problems here. Especially as of lately, I feel like there's just been like a lot of conflict here. So now you're kind of reevaluating whether this is something you even want to do. Like, is this something that's even going to happen for me? Okay, I feel like you're questioning that. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. The Devil. Oh, too many cards. Spirit, too many. I mean, these two came out flipped this way. So no, it's just too many. It's too many. Give me one card, Spirit, for the Devil in reverse. There we go. Yeah, so there was a relationship here. It could have been a friendship as well. Like I said, guys, it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, but it could have been a friendship. It could have been a decision between two things, like staying and leaving, okay, and then you decided to leave. All right. I feel like it's more so leading towards that energy, like you deciding to leave an environment because you felt like something would be better. It could also be a relationship, okay? There could have recently been a separation or a breakup or some sort of divorce here with you and somebody because you just felt like, no, it's just not working out, okay? Maybe you guys felt like this person was toxic, okay? Six of Cups here. Six of Cups is here. Okay, so you are waiting on some news. So, yeah, there's some news that's going to come in, but the news is going to be good. Okay, it's dealing with some sort of financial ordeal. So it could be about getting approved for something or purchasing something and you actually purchase it successfully. Just something small. Not anything like super big. It could also be somebody coming back around with some good news or like telling you that they want to talk to you, they want to speak to you. It could be somebody who you were friends with that you haven't spoken to in a long time. Okay. The Six of Pentacles is here. Okay. So Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles is here. Okay, that's good energy to be in. Okay, things are coming back into balance, but I feel like it's more of a sense of you pouring more so into yourself. Okay, I'm not really getting this being like an energy of you pouring into a relationship necessarily. This is like you finding this newfound sense of independence. Okay, what do we have for the Five of Wands? Five of Wands.